the thing that this cookbook did was it gave me an idea, a very, very genius idea. And so I thought, I'm going to share this very, very genius idea about gift giving that I got from the Pie Lady on 5 while I'm making pie. Hey, it's Amy on A Lolly Life, and we're gonna make pumpkin pie today. And part of the reason that we're gonna make pumpkin pie is because I got this little pie book. Pie book, pie book. This video is about gift giving, meaningful gift giving. And I think it's kind of silly that this is a video that I'm making because I am not good at meaningful gift giving. Like, I do it every once in a while. But I am always really, really proud of myself when I finally come up with something and I'm like, oh my goodness, I gave them something that they loved. Let's all stand in shock. I am like overly proud of myself because I realize that this event will probably not occur for like the next 10 years. Or at least 5. Meaningful gift giving is something that I have been working on, and I have some ideas about meaningful gift giving that you might want to hear. And so I'm gonna share them. And they came from this cookbook, it's shiny, 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 shiny. I know her, and she made a cookbook. And I decided I was going to get it, and I was going to try and make some pie. Here's the honest truth. Pie crusts and we have this deal. There is a right way and a wrong way for me to make a pie crust. The right way would be for me to purchase it. The wrong way would be for me to actually try and make it. Because, well, we're trying not to starve to death on good home cooking. I don't like pie crusts were never really my thing. And I thought, well, but if she put out this pie book and she has in here, how do you make pie crusts? Then maybe I will make one of these pies. Because every single pie that she has in here, she has like these really fun pictures and things. And I thought, well, maybe I'll make one of these pies. Maybe I will try to make a pie crust and have it actually turn out since I have really, really good instructions. Meaningful gift giving. We had somebody that we were thinking of giving a gift to, and we were trying to decide what they would like. And we were really kind of coming up pretty stumped. But as I was going through my little pie book, one of the things with making pies is that there's some definite must-haves. She has this like must-haves thing. And so like, you know, she talks about rolling pins and this like pie shield and a pastry cutter and a rolling pin sleeve and like a scale and I don't know, like she has all these like pie must-haves. I was thinking about it and I thought, well, it actually would probably only take about $20 or so to get, maybe 30 if you didn't, you know, depending on what you had and what you don't have, to get the things that you would need to, you know, to make the pies. The thing that I realized with this cookbook was that it actually would make a really, really good gift. If you were to match this cookbook up with the things that you would need to make pies, and so like some of these things, and put it all in a box together, then what you're giving them is an experience of making some pies, instead of just giving them things. Even with people that maybe aren't necessarily good cooks, you could, let's say that you have like an 8-year-old, but, you know, you think, well, maybe they would be interested in, you know, doing something like that. We could do that together. And so you give them, you know, a pie cookbook and the things that you would need to make pie, you know, a few of these things in a box with a little thing saying, we'll make pie together, you know, 3 different times. And so what you gave them is you gave them a gift of yourself, as well as something that, you know, would be fun. I don't know a lot of people out there whose kids don't have too many toys, just too much stuff. That seems to be just the way things are in a lot of places. Everybody seems to just have too much of everything, too much stuff. What they don't have too much of, probably money and time, but stuff? Oh yeah, we have too much stuff. Everybody seems to have too much stuff. And yet, you know, here we come along, holiday season, and we're going to give people more stuff. Do you see a problem with this? I do. I see a problem with it. So I started thinking about it, and I thought, instead of giving stuff per se, maybe give experiences or time. I have found that, generally speaking, when you're giving a gift of time or an experience or, of yourself, something that you made, that it ends up falling into the meaningful gift a whole lot more often than if you just go out and purchase somebody a doll or some toy car. One of my sons collects some Pez, and he did that for several years. He had all of these little Pez, and it was hard to display them. What's the point in having them if you can't enjoy them, like looking at them and things? And so it was hard to display them. He had made like this display case out of cardboard, and it was pretty decent, but eventually cardboard, you know how cardboard is, it just began to sag, and it didn't like hold together like super well over the years. And so he had this saggy little Pez dispenser display case. And I had this idea of making him a display case for his Pez dispensers. And so I did. I don't know whether it was like his favorite gift that Christmas, but I do know that he has enjoyed it and that it was meaningful to him because I made it for him. And that I put the time and effort to try and do something nice for him, made it more meaningful. Another kind of gift, the gift of time and an experience, something fun. Grandparents who purchase, grandparents pass at the zoo or someplace like that, and then they take their grandkids every week or every other week or that kind of thing throughout the year, throughout the summer, to the zoo or the aquarium or something like that. It's a gift of an experience and of time and of love. So that's a really great gift. When I was younger, we were pretty poor, and oftentimes on birthdays or Mother's Day or Christmas or things like that, some of the gifts that we would give to our siblings or our parents or things like that were coupons. And we would just write out a little note. This is good for doing one of your chores. This is good for a back rub. This is good for, whatever it happened to be. I think people undervalue the value of coupons. Coupons are amazing. Like coupons from other people as gifts. Gift coupons are amazing. Oftentimes when you give the gift of a coupon, there are things involved, small things, that would facilitate the coupon, such as giving a coupon for making 3 pies with somebody and giving it with, a pie making book with all of the different, with some of the different things that they would actually need to make the pies. I've been thinking about it, and because I'm not particularly great at gift giving, I would love to hear in the comments below some of your favorite gifts that you have given or received and why they were so meaningful. Hearing those kinds of things actually inspires me. A lot of times I can duplicate somebody else's really genius idea and pretend like it was my own genius idea. And that's something that you can do too. You can duplicate like a really genius idea about gift giving and pretend like it was your really genius idea, and they won't know the difference. So leave a comment below about your favorite genius gift idea that you've given or that you've received. Bye, 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 bye. Now, the pie. That really is the best pie crust I've ever made. Ever. So good. See you next time on A Lolly Life.